hello. Hello, hello. Let me set up a couple things and then I'll be right with you guys. Ah! Good morning, everybody, or good evening, I guess. It is the morning for me. I just woke up at 9. And then I took a shower, a good shower. Hello, hi, hi, Candy-chan. Nice to see you here. Ohayo. ちょっと待ってよ。Yo, today is Sunday. You don't have school today. Oh, okay, okay. You just read my mind. I see, I see. Well, enjoy the holidays. Let's go. Hey, Wastefulness. Yeah, I saw you on chat. In chat, you beat the streamer here. Does it mean you're the first one? I guess so. Yes, yes. You might as well stream at this point. Morning to me. ありがとう。おはよう。皆さん、来てくれてありがとうございます。おはようございます。Yeah, I don't know if anybody who uses WoW would say something like that. 今日はですね、原神をやろうかなと思っております。Good morning, Ninja. You're here. Nice to see you. Yesterday you have an event, so your school. Oh, it's a holiday break today. I see, I see. Nice. Now you can rest. You can sleep more if you wanted to. Yes. You can play Genshin more if you wanted to. Zeddy, you're here. Zhao Zhongguo. Good morning. I know the last one. I know Zhongguo means good morning. Good morning. Well, everybody, today, as the title says, I'm gonna be playing Genshin. I need to cool off from Valorant. My brain is not braining. I don't know why. Not for long. You gotta go somewhere, Ninja. Don't worry about it. What matters is that you came here, and I really appreciate it. Alright, let me open up our dear old Genshin Impact. 今日はですね、ちょっと日本語も混ぜて、喋っていきたいかなと思っております。ね、日本語の喋る視聴者さんたちももしいれば、どうぞ声をかけてください。You're just chilling? Nice! Trust me, today is going to be a hardcore chilling stream. I'm not gonna sweat anything. This is just Genshin. We all know how Genshin rolls. So yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. And I'm gonna stop our BGM. Wait, can you see the game? Oh, not yet. Good, nice. 元気ですよ。ゼリーさんも元気ですか？まあ元気ではあるんですけど、まあちょっと疲れは溜まっていまして、まあでも疲れはどうでも、まあどうしようもないから別にいいやって思ってますね。So I am healthy, I am great, but you know, I played up to play Valorant until 3 a.m. in the morning last night, so I am kind of hungry, and I'm kind of tired, not hungry. I'm kind of tired, but you can't do anything about being tired. Alright, let me show the game to you guys. Game scene. Genshin. No! Oh, よかった。Okay. I thought I didn't set this to admin or something. You guys couldn't see, but gladly you can see it. Zeddy-san, how do you super chat here? Oh, sadly, you can't super chat to me yet because I don't have the amount of followers that YouTube requires. So it's just a free content here. Basically free content. I don't have super chat, I don't have Streamlabs, I don't have donations turned on, I don't have anything here. So the best way for you guys to support me is just by hanging out in the stream and having fun. Like, that's it. Please don't bother. Don't think about, giving money to me. I really don't mind about those things. Basilisk, you've been putting off the abyss for 2 rotations now. Oh, don't worry. I don't know how many rotations I've been putting off, man. Bruh. I haven't. The last time I played this game, I got what's her face, Kave, and I haven't played since then. I don't know how many rotations I missed, if I have to be honest with you. そっか。ちょっとこれが怪しいから。Let me do a giveaway. Sorry, gotta stop you on your tracks right there, my boy. No giveaway. 大丈夫。そんな気にしなくていいからさ。DNT! Nice to see you! 久しぶり。It's been a long while. It's been a long while since I've seen your name in the chat. お帰りなさい。To help Guppy, we have to spread her tail far and wide. Yes, exactly. I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, YouTube has decreased their requirements to be monetized, which is from 1,000 subscribers to 500 subscribers. But I don't think it's been implemented yet, or at least hasn't been implemented in my country yet, maybe. But if possible, I do want to reach that 500 subscribers mark. So yeah, if we can spread the tail, maybe. But don't worry, I don't like putting pressure on you guys. It's basically my responsibility to spread my name. It's what I do. It's what I'm supposed to do. But I'm trying to focus more on my debut in the upcoming month. So hopefully with the VTuber debut, it could help call in a couple of people in. So that's my plan for now. And moving forward, it seems like something that you don't actually realize, but making what do you call it? Informational content is pretty much the way to go, I guess. So I'll have to scavenge my brain and make some informational content. And you guys know me well that I don't play any games to the point that I understand everything. So it will take me a long time to figure out what kind of informational content I want to put out. It's been a 大丈夫 not 大丈夫もういいよそんなの気にしなくていいから You don't have to worry about it, okay? It's been a minute. It has been a hot minute, DNT. You haven't played Genshin in weeks. You wanted to sell your account but learned that it's illegal to sell it. Yeah. You should just keep your account, I don't know why. I find things very sentimental to me. Like, even though I know maybe allegedly you could sell your account. Allegedly. Very allegedly. But I don't think I'll ever do that because it just holds a dear place in my freaking heart. Alright, let's do our comms first. But now that Fontaine is on the way, you can finally enjoy it again. See? The good thing of you not selling your account. And one more thing, I feel like I don't mind making new accounts if the game isn't very lore heavy. But since it is, and I do not want to go through the suffering of, repeating the lore and stuff. And of course, the struggle of collecting the characters, like, there's no way. I'm not gonna start a new account just because of that, Right? Your Genshin account is long lost. Wow! ダメだ。マジでダメだ、私。いやー、もう、ちょっと待ってよ。Restart. Your Genshin account is lost for a long time now. Oh no, Ninja. No. DNT, where's Fontaine gonna be on the map? Oh, believe me, I have no idea as well. Apparently, it will be somewhere between Sumeru and between Mondstadt. Apparently. Oh, not that button. 1, 2, 1, 2, wing, and then you go over here, pew, 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 and you go up, you Spider-Man, and then you Spider-Man again, and then no wings, go down, over in there, 1, 2, hop, 1, 2, and over there, over here, down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, wings. Go down here. No wings. Oh, scorpion on the left there, but we don't mind that. And probably, yep, that thing will be on to our necks, but that's okay because we're done with this one. And then we move on to the next. Oh, look! Everything is conveniently close together. Beautiful. Your GF has 2 accounts. Like, what? No, anybody that has more than 1 account? I'm like, bruh. How do you guys manage, man? I understand that some people do it so that... Because they might get this character on that account and then don't have the character on the other account. But, like... How does that work? You can't play them at the same time. Is that fun? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just... This giving you more torture or something. I don't know. At least it's torturing for me. Alright. Ow. Oh, wait. Alright. Nice. Alright, I think I saw something fall down over here. The mage did a mask, and then we go over there. That way. Gas, you hope it's by Mondstadt? I think it will be by Mondstadt. I mean, this is just like from things that I've heard. Apparently it'll be around here. Or like here maybe? But if you ask me, I also don't know. Haha. こっちかな？ちょっと待ってよ。多分ここら辺だと思うわ。Khadija, you have 2 accounts, but you abandoned one? Like, yeah, I feel like it's very hard to maintain 2 accounts. Basilisk also have 2? My goodness. My goodness, what are you guys doing, man? You guys have so much free time. Oh, you know, I'm trying to pay someone to do the explorations for me. I don't know how good that would work, though. Like... Because trust me, there's no way I'm not gonna be able to finish everything in a short matter of time, to the point that I now feel very overwhelmed by what I have to do in Genshin, which is why I took like a couple of months break, I guess. Not a couple of months, a couple of week break. Now that you're hearing my Japanese, you need to take lessons from me. 多分ね、将来とか近い未来でちょっと日本語のクラスも開けようかなとか思ってたり、まあ日本語のクラスって言ってもちょっとこんな感じでさ、配信で日本語勉強しようよみたいなやりたいかなと思っています。I've been thinking that maybe I want to teach you guys some basic Japanese on stream or something. I won't be able to do like a full-on class because normally people would monetize that, but I don't know. I just want to have like teach you guys simple Japanese for fun maybe on stream, but that will happen after debut, I think. Vasily, see, that's also what you heard. Yeah. Same. DNT, your OCD is kicking in, seeing all those red notifications markers. Oh, come on, you don't see that. Close your eyes. Blind your eyes. You don't see that. That's not there. It's nothing important. Khadija, free time, huh? You do have free time. What do you mean? Ninja, you just had kaya toast for breakfast. It was delicious. Oh my god, kaya? I haven't had kaya toast in a while. Ah, Mara. Heck, I don't even... No, I just ate bread yesterday though, but it was garlic bread. Right, over here. Fluency is star. Arigato. どこだ? I don't know why, but for this weasel chasing one, it's better to do it at night. Like, you can see it much better. And then the next one is... Oh, protecting this thing. Okay. I just had mushroom soup though. An instant mushroom soup packet. That Dory's dying. Well.
A new punching
bag.
Quietly. Here comes the cat.
Okay, where are they? Ah, I missed. Fish you guys. Number 4, please. Overload, vaporize, vaporize. Why are these guys so far in the back? Like, sir, come on. Can you guys please be a little bit closer or something?
Nice and spicy. Be still.
There you go. Shazza, I've seen your live. I have seen your live actually. But I don't know if this sounds very... Students might not believe me when I say this. But somehow students have less things to worry about, so you can do a lot of stuff. I think. I think. TNT, if you had a C for Kaya, you would use him and get his skin. Ah, yeah, the 4 starter characters are just really hard to, like, you know, get their constellations. Do I have a Kaya cons? I don't think so. I know I have Elisa cons. Where are they? Oh my god, I'm blind. Kaya. Yeah, I don't have cons for Kaya either, so don't worry. I know I have Lisa's. Yeah, I have Lisa's. And then Amber, yeah, I don't have it. This is like the only rare one. Please call you Kat. Got it. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Students, you're a teacher. Kat is a. I'll let her say it. And here's my Nilo. Kaya is an okay 4-star. I mean, I've seen people build him and like how OP he is. I owe you guys a Nilo level up video though. Well, it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but when I get my brain to it, I will. Hi. 次はここ終わりまして、でここらへん。スメルに戻りましょう。True, adults have a lot of things to worry about. Students may have it bad, but adults have it worse. Yeah, I agree. I generally thought when I was a student, like, I'd be able to do more when I work. But then I was like, I actually had a bunch of free time when I was a student. I was just hardcore chilling for no reason. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Catherine. Didn't mean to do that. Ad Astra Abyssosque. That means Kaya Pog. Have I been playing Star Rail? No. No. I have been stuck on Valorant for a couple of weeks now. I played Honkai Star Rail and I also stopped playing Genshin. And I didn't play that one either. I didn't play Honkai Star Rail either. I just play Valorant a bunch. So here we are. Yeah. I want to play it though, but I was like, okay, do you just have to be a trailblazer or can you? Because in my brain, I just want to be a test subject. For the doctors, no, who's that girl's name? I can't remember. Syazuuwu, how did I develop my Japanese? I am very lucky. I was very lucky because I get to go to a preparation school for Japanese language for 2 years. So I learned the language in 2 years and then I flew to Japan to study 5 years there. And that is why I am fluent. But the main important thing, because even though some of my friends, like I have a batch of students. No, I have a batch of friends, like 70 of us that flew to Japan at the same time. And still, it doesn't mean that all of us are able to speak the language very well. Because in the end, it comes to how much you yourself are willing to speak the language. And if... Okay, sorry. Because being in Japan, as a foreigner, is very scary because one is the language barrier. The Japanese won't be friends with you if you can't speak a certain level of good Japanese with them either. At least in my experience. You will be very, very lucky if you have a Japanese friend that is good in English, or they don't know English but they want to make friends with foreigners. And I was lucky to have the latter, which is I was surrounded by Japanese that wants to be friends with me. And even though Japanese would always say "Nihongo jozu desu ne," like they would say "jozu," the "jozu" word, like "Yo, you're good in Japanese." But they would say that even if you could say like one word. Like I remember my first time landing in Japan, and then I met two of my classmates, and I was like, "Oh, yoroshiku onegai shimasu." And just by that word, they were already, "Oh my god, your Japanese is so good." And I'm like, "What do you mean? I just said one word." Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I just said a sentence. What do you mean? But what differs is from that step to beyond. Like, how do you bring yourself to talk to those Japanese people? So even though we're not in Japan right now, and I'm Seri-san, I'm not sure where you are either, but it's most important that you try to speak it, even though you think you sound bad, even though you think, oops, sorry, I hate you, or even though you think that you sound weird, your grammar is not correct, or whatever. Don't think about that as much. And this goes to everyone in chat as well. If you're trying to learn a new language, don't stop yourself just because you think you're bad in grammar, or you don't speak it well, or your pronunciation is bad. Just speak it. It's fine. The Japanese, if they're kind enough, they might help you with it, and some might even correct you, and then you'll know what to use next time. Like, yeah, that is how I got fluent in Japanese. でも最近あんまり使ってないからさ、ちょっと心配でもあるんですけど。誰を選ぶんだった？アンバーでいいかな。ちょっと待ってよ。Confirm. Oh, I like to go down the roster sometimes. So, wait, where's the next one? 없었어요? Oh, alloy. This needs to be a LAN. Sometimes you just said like today atsui. So just keep on using it. Like even if you're talking to yourself, I would sometimes imagine having very interesting conversations with myself in Japanese as well. So that somehow helps, yes. You live in Malaysia currently but haven't been able to use Japanese for the past few years. You've been really rusty. 大丈夫だよ、もう。やっぱり言葉っていうのは使わないと、下手になってっちゃうから、使わなきゃいけないところで、まあ、使わなくてもいいところで使っててもいいんじゃないかなって自分では思ってますね。I think you should just use it even if there's no need to use it. Like, Zeddy, I know you stream, right? So like just, I don't know, just use your Japanese there. Or like listening to Japanese also is pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I would also like jump into Japanese streams and then just listen. DNT, you just know arigato and kawaii. 大丈夫、十分だ。That's enough, that's enough. You're not good with connecting vocabulary and forming sentences. So the thing with that is that you need... This is what I did, okay? It's different for everyone. But what I did was I surround myself with people that speak Japanese. So maybe since we are in Malaysia right now, which is not a Japanese populated country, or not in our surroundings, try opening streams or watching more slice of life animes and listen closely to what they say and figure out, oh, that's how they connect this word to that word, or that's how they use this sentence in that situation. That is how I got good in the language. I didn't speak, I just listened. Oh. Wait, did these? The petals just flow from no... That's a part of his animation? I just realized that. Anyway. So, try to listen to Japanese and try to identify what form of grammar they use and how they connect those sentences together. Because that's how I did. That's how I learned. Oh yeah, you also talk to yourself using Japanese, then lag when you don't know the words you want to say. 大丈夫. Don't worry. You'll get there. Yeah. You could just also just look up a dictionary when that happens, and then I can use that word, you know. Or what I also sometimes do, if I don't know the word specifically for that, I would try to translate it. I would try to like explain to myself what I wanted to say. That actually helps as well. The reason is you recently joined a Japanese company. Although the Japan-speaking people are not in your department, you do want to talk to them, but you're not confident. Okay. It's fine. You should go and talk to them. Especially for Japanese that are outside of their country. At least this is what I think. Once they know you can speak a little amount of Japanese, they will be ecstatic. They would be very happy to speak to you. So, if you ever have the chance to talk even a little bit to them, try talking to them, and maybe you could create a connection there. Because Japanese people, they very much value people that can speak their language a lot. At least that's also what's been happening in my company as well, because I do have a Japanese boss, and then there's some other some of my colleagues that don't speak the language very well, but they know certain words. So even though they only know certain words, the boss would really appreciate that and sometimes just speak in full Japanese to them. But yeah. And then I think they just grew more trusting of you when they know you understand Japanese. So definitely give it a try. Don't think about other Malays that are like, wow, he's just trying to put himself out there. Don't think about that like at all. You're just doing this for yourself. Like, if they don't want to do it, then that's on them. You're the one at loss here. If they want to put themselves out there, then they should, you know? So don't worry about what other people think and just go on and do it. Alright. Before DNT kills me, let me do that. And then what else? Are? Nani? Ah, これか. And then what's this? Can I even do this anymore? I don't know if I want to do this. Divine Ingenuity? ちょっとやろうかな。いや、でも今日はもういいよ。もう I don't want to do that. And this one, epitomize path. Sure. What if I pull for... Okay, no. Never mind. Shop, meal, nothing important here. Okay. はい。それじゃあ、今日は Today, I want to do like quests. Feast of the Departed Warriors are pretty easy if you want to get the primos. Oh. Should I do that? I really want to do the story quest today though. I could do that off stream. Not scream. Stream. Screaming is only for Valorant. ありがとう。こちらこそ。Should I go with the Archon quest? I mean, at this point, I should, right? やろっか。もう。知らん。I'm doing this. Wait, what button did I set to change my team again? This one. Alright, let's go with... Could you get rid of all of those red marks? I'll try. D&D, you gotta go. Have a great rest of the stream. ありがとう、来てくれて。Thank you, thank you. Good night, D&D. Hope you have a nice rest. Zeddy. So, Syazuuwu, are you down for a Japanese-only Valorant collab? Bruh. Okay. Here's the thing, though. I need to learn to call out the calls. What Valorant in Japanese. I don't know those yet, so it's going to be a hot mess as well. But that would be fun, sure. Cut. In Apex, you also scream. We love screaming here. Until next time, have a good night. Good night. ありがとう来てくれて。お疲れ様です。来てくれてありがとう。Wait, Nahida team sounds boggers too. Let's use Nahida team. Because it is still the Sumeru Archon quest, so why not, right? Why not? Ashiro. So this is just a hardcore chilling stream. You guys don't have to be super focused watching. You guys can do whatever you want in the background. I don't mind. And so have a good day, D&D. Yeah. The only Japanese you know is the name of fruits and basic chat from anime. That is enough. Don't worry. And we'll get to learn more as time goes by. 心配しないで. Time for you to sleep. Mr. Zeri, it's 10:30 in the morning. Well, sure. I guess, sure. I'm not gonna judge you for your sleeping schedule, but good night. こっちに登って、ここを登って、こっちに来て、まっすぐ行っちゃえば I go straight, I climb the thing, I enter this one. Talk to the scholars by the end of the road. By the road. Which road? Am I even going the right way? Bro. Eh? Oh, you just ended your night shift? Ah, そっか。わかった。Okay. Good night. Oh, そっか。So yesterday was Saturday, so it's work for some of us. Okay. Got it. What? Higher? お疲れ様です、ゼリーさん。おやすみなさい。What? Bro, how do I... Oh! Am I dumb? I mean, I am dumb. Is this how... Okay. You. I needed to talk to you.
Right, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
The missing Kabuki Mono? What?
If only we knew where to find that traveler.
Hi, Syazuuwu. Have an enjoyable stream. By the way, your work schedule isn't the normal one. Haha. Rips. I got it, bro. Understood. Otsukare-sa. Thank you. Good night. Have a good rest. Bye-bye. Looking for me?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Yes.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me, I'll go.
No. Of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Yeah, you look like you are from Inazuma.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started...
Why does he have a British accent?
Sorry.
Is that British or Australian?
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Oh.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
You're interesting.
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Well, fair point. In that
That's
case,
not a
please
companion, that's
yourselves in
emergency
depthly by taking a look at Akaba's latest
Paimon
essay.
is not emergency food.
Let me give you some
Probably what
background.
Paimon would say.
This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Okay.
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no
Oh,
one knows.
this isn't about Kazuha's story, right? This has nothing to do with Kazuha's lore, right?
Apart from the sword maker, his servant,
いや、関係ないわ、
and
関係
one who
ない。
wrote this all down, the records also
Oh, this is
mention
about- okay,
Kabukimono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground.
Oh, basically this is about Wanderer, right?
For a while before disappearing without a trace.
うんうん。
Shortly afterwards, as Akaba
えー
mentioned,
と、
things got pretty ugly.
So first this
how's the audio, you guys? Is the game too loud? Is my voice too loud or anything?
seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes,
Wait, I can't do it.
thoughts
Paimon.
exactly. So I helped
Hi.
out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
Dude.
It just
Interesting.
so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
I mean, of
Even back
course.
then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
It's fine? Okay. Good to know. ありがとう。Could it be?
Wait, so there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So
Basically-
this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something
Aye.
then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on
Oh,
around
okay.
that time,
Okay,
it
okay.
makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as
Yes.
To the point, for Pete's sake.
according to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
Yes, but the Shogun puppet that Electra Archon made should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. The Kabukibono has to be the Balladeer, but what was he doing 400 years ago in Tatarasuna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
I'm thinking. Don't judge my face. Glare at Paimon and hope she keeps her mouth shut.
No. Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
There's no way a puppet is alive.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Spooky events. Oh god. A man arrived in Tatarasuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along the mountain roads towards the factories. The man a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. Do my eyes deceive me or Miyazaki? I cannot think that the return here from Inazuma. Miyazaki smiled. Why Katsuragi Inazuma? And what about the good news? There was some. The two burst into uproarious laughter. A young man dressed in linen shirt. Blah blah blah. Miyazaki strode into the room. The watcher was Niwa, armory officer, and a mystery blah blah blah. The post has received a result. I'm not gonna read all of that.
And
No.
Please read my essay draft as well.
Why do I have to read this? Details. This text belongs to a series of works sponsored by the Bahumanas Veil Cutter project. Has yet to be numbered. Akaba. Raiden Goka de Mikoshi Nagamasa, Kabukimono introduction. This paper continues an expensive work of mentor Mr. Rumi and his report on the Baba. Oh my god, this is actually. Oh, bro. If you could know some of that. This is literally research. I'm not gonna read that. No.
Was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawana's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
What? You can't just be adding things that's not there.
You're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessing.
Yes. Sounds more like a novel. Has this guy ever even written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting,
Oh, I hate
what hope would
politics.
we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess.
I'll leave it to you.
Some other stuff to do, so what?
All right, thank you.
Oh, finally I get to lose this conversation. I'm not here for the researchers, man. Please get me out of here. Oh.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
Yep.
After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If he was Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
And the wonder just walks past by. Ah, what's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
Oh. He's there.
The balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Time to catch up. Follow the figure you just saw. Following. Oh, isn't this Nahida's place? Sanctuary of Surasthana. Oh, it still looks like it did before. Wee-woo. Oh, Nahida-chan! Nahida iru. Ah, the songs here never fail to give me goosebumps.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Hisashiburi na koe da.
Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Ah!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal.
Oh,
What did
I
you
disconnected.
expect?
Hello?
Why do you think Sumeru would? But if that's the
Oh,
case,
sorry.
why haven't you done it already?
Done what?
Flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
I'm calm.
Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Man, Nahida has a lot of trust
I,
for people.
one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
Right, remind me, chat. In the last chapter, she deleted... She deleted Rukadewata, right? Pretty much. Because that was part of the Ermin soul that is broken? That has... rotted away, wilted? away. What's the word? Corroded away. So now they don't know Rukadebata anymore. They only know that Nahida is the only Archon. And then was the Wanderer has information about the Balladeer been wiped out yet? I can't remember that one. The
Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a
yeah?
sitting duck,
Okay, got it.
depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser.
Oh. So he tossed you out like trash.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers.
Oh, so you guys are just using each other.
So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Really? What a crying shame. What?
Well, if the Fatui are going to reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
Wait, does he want to go back to the Fatui then?
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes.
Yes.
I have my reasons.
She
for
had
this
no
decision.
hesitation there.
In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh yeah. The Emerald doesn't have... Are they? Didn't they say... Oh, was it the other way around? Like, the world doesn't have information about the brother, but... does have information about brother, but don't have information about us? Oh yeah. Okay. You'll have to leave. Need to clean the house. Have a nice day in the stream. Don't worry. Good luck cleaning the house. Have fun. And arigato. I will. Just chilling here. Do some quests. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point.
Not included your twins' details in the
It's
Descender.
possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
He was granted the power to connect with Emerald. Ninja. As far as you remember, I am one game away from revealing my rank in Valor. I think so, yeah. I think. I can't remember either.
The amount of information in Irminsul
I might
is
solo
vast
queue
beyond
after,
description.
but I don't know.
Sifting through all of it
But I don't
without
think I'll
knowing
do
what to
comp
look
though,
for
because
would
comp
take
is
too long.
very,
Even
very
me.
stress serious. I don't know. I don't know if I'll play it on stream or not either, because I don't want today to be a long stream.
So I asked the balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information.
I bet
about
I'm
the
like
sender.
bronze. I have to be
He's more
bronze.
familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies to you?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before.
True.
There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing.
Oh, now she's just pointing it out.
All alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Aww.
If this deal with the balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
Reveal it on stream. It would be good, just not today, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. To be honest, I'm not sure if we'll be able to play any Valorant on stream this week. Because there is an event going on. So people might be going back to their hometowns and meet their families. So I'm not sure if we could play Valorant with the Kumalanders again or not. So yeah, I might just go around and play some unrated ranks, I guess, or unrated games, I guess. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection.
Yay.
In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
I'm glad to be able to help.
Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
We're just going in? Okay, sure. Into the Irminsul, I guess.
Wow. It looks pretty different here compared to last time.
Aww.
The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Wow. Oh my god, that is pretty. Oh, he's here.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Excuse me? Nahida sent me to babysit you here, sir?
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous.
Oh.
I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru.
So you gotta go study. See you later. Have a good day. Thank you. Good luck studying. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming and joining me for the stream. Bye-bye.
Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
Okay.
I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all.
See you all later. Bye-bye. See you later, Ninja.
Per my
Oh.
agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do
Oh.
is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Oh, so we're just escorting him.
You sure are
In the back.
confident. I must give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
Paimon, this guy is like 400 years old.
If
Please.
there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Oh no, we're prepared, alright?
Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
There's no need for all the biting sarcasm. Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Let's go.
Sole access grid. Initiating connection procedure.
Oh, what was with the voice change?
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Come on, let's go. Chop chop. We have our healer, right? We have Kokomi, right? We should be fine.
Wow.
Oh,
So this is the inside of Erminsul.
it's different than what I imagined.
Ooh.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Erminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something.
means
Pick your
something.
jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
My jaws are close to my mouth. Don't worry about that.
Wants to do the opposite of everything he said.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Erminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Erminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Oh, he's actually being very polite and like very, what do you call it? Obedient in a sense? Like he's being careful and stuff. You enjoy the story of Genshin. I do too.
Go ahead.
Same. The lore is actually pretty good. But you know, people
Let's
keep
go.
comparing it to other
Stay
stuff.
close. Don't go running off.
But in actuality, there's like a lot of things going on in
Running off
Genshin.
in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost.
Oh,
Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
got it, bro. I will do just that. Just imagine in like 4 years or so, you might have the end. We might have the end story of Genshin. Are we supposed to talk to that or something?
Sapling things have spread out.
The fragments has dissipated, and the space seems
Those
to
are all
have what?
packets of information from inside Erminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Oh, we can't touch them. Okay. The location's changed. Looks like we've been transported to another path. So we actually can't touch them. Oh boy, what is this?
It looks the same in every direction.
Wow, the space is indeed unusual, but it seems the Balladeer is more used to it than I.
No
Okay.
wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth.
Can we fall off? Oh, we can't.
What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
I also can't imagine in like 4 years and then we finally get the end. Like, what is the
Here.
truth of Tevat, you know? Like, I feel like even... I read some of Genshin lore theory crafters and some of them are like very far off. Like, especially when they're trying to predict what will happen in the future. Some are like very far off. Just like how they thought Baizhu was actually a hidden Archon. And that's why he's in Liyue right now and stuff. And then I'm like, when the actual thing was Nahida, like Nahida was a Sumerian Archon and stuff, I'm like, wow, even the people who study a lot about the Genshin lore, they couldn't pinpoint what will actually happen. But it was a very nice read though. It was a very nice read. You hope the boss is very hard to beat. Please, no, please don't curse this on me. Please, no. Man, come on. Come
A
on.
huge tree.
I hope it's hard in the terms that it is very like it's hard to dodge the boss, but not like it just have tons of HP, you know? This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint. The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fitsui. First Aqaba and Sawada's stories, now this. What a strange individual.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do. Traveler,
Huh.
Paimon, would you like to talk?
Oh, we're talking with Nahida now. Paimon's gonna be the main boss of the game. Mark your words. I want it to be either Paimon is the final boss, or Paimon is the strongest character we get to be in the end, you know? Like, we get to attain in the end. That would also be very poggers. I guess she could be the boss first, and then we could get her as a 5-star or something. That would be pog too. Nahida? Is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
What is this? Discord?
What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Valadier.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Apatia at Party's DI. You relate what you saw in the Balladier's mind while in Party's DI.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladier into the person he is.
Hmm.
Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
You mean, think about it. She knows about all the lands, yet no one knows who she is. She also teaches your main character the language of Genshin. Yeah! That is true. She seems to forget who she is, right? Yeah. Which definitely doesn't make sense. I do believe Paimon has to have something to do with Teyvat, and possibly memories about Paimon has also been wiped out. That's why nobody knows her. Except for Venti, right? Venti either knows us or Paimon. I can't remember which one, because they said like long time no see or something. Can't remember. These two are just sus as well. Very, very sus. How could the traveler just woke up at the beach? Has no one found her before? Has she been in the waters the whole time? How did she not die of what's this called? Drowning? Wait, she found Paimon while fishing. I can't remember how the traveler woke up though. You think it's the age-old saying, keep your enemy close to you. Oh, interesting. It's like just how you meant to say like in the past they fought each other, but then both of them has their memories wiped out and now they're just best friends or something. Oh god. Imagine when the memories came back. Ooh.
Everyone Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that? If you mean the mysterious events, the kabuki mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that. Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination.
Mm-hmm. Both forgot their... Yeah.
Oh,
Both forgot who they are.
interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork.
Memories. Yeah.
So the Gese got it right? Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Ooh.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
How does he know?
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
Bro, this guy is sharp as heck.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. There was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
Or, and anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Well, every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself.
Oh,
And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
wait.
Wait.
Oh? Boss champ? Boss champing? Oh, what's this?
Light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Anonymous
Forget the
data.
agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Oh?
Mr. Niwa, are you certain it's worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's his story. That name. Niwa was the man in charge of Tatarasuna. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of Ishin art. Oh, we're brain transported, guys.
I
Oh.
have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
That's Kazuha's someone.
Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatarasuna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow.
Oh, that's what this
The
was
forging
for.
industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal.
What's this
brought to
guy
you
from
by my
Fontaine doing
yes,
here?
well.
Is it Fontaine?
Were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces.
Who's Akame?
And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed.
Wow.
Even now, you remain one of Tatarasuna's key consultants, working right here alongside us.
You flatter me.
That's
From
sure.
the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging
Ooh.
industry of Inazuma.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My
Yeah.
good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate.
Um,
And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way.
What if the brother sister is the reason you and Paimon travel in Paimon lost their memories in hopes that it can change the outcome of the world? You mean they act like they want to be enemies but haven't went out of their way to fight us? Instead, they walk the other way. Huh, that's a very interesting theory too. But how can the brother, I guess from in my case, how can what's his name? Lumin and Ether. Ether become so strong to the point that he could delete memories about quote unquote Paimon and quote unquote us. Like okay, so we do know that the opposite traveler has walked on Teyvat hundreds of years before, because there is his memories inside Irminsul, and Aranara knows him as well, right? So which would that mean that he actually, I mean, he did say he knows the truth of Teyvat, and that's why he's helping the Abyss now, right? So I guess when he was kind with the Aranara people, he deleted the memory about us at that time? Huh. But it is true, they do just let us do whatever we want. They don't stop us. There has to be a reason for that one too. The only thing that stopped us, no. But okay, you say they didn't come to fight us, but they do send their soldiers, quote unquote. Like the Abyss mages, they sent those heralds to fight us. They don't fight us per se because they are the prince or princess.
What have we gained from adopting technology?
Oh wait, or maybe they did specifically send them to fight us, but we were just in the way. Maybe we were just in the way. I don't know. I can't remember.
And continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
What?
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
This isn't a standard model, right? I don't think the hair is. I don't think I've always seen that hair with other characters.
Friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Oh.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death.
Oh.
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatarasuna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Oh.
moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
No! What?
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start.
What?
It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
Oh.
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my
Wait.
true identity,
Huh?
and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a
Huh?
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this?
Yeah.
All this trouble.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all
They were
part
not
of a
sent to fight us. They were
carefully
always sent to do
controlled
something else.
experiment.
Just like the Abyss Mages in Mondstadt. They were sent to control the dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, I do remember that. For some reason, we were just at the same place at the same time.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Call
Oh.
me the Doctor.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
So the doctor has been alive for such a long time too. Wait, that's kind of crazy.
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
What?
That's it. That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. It is
Okay.
easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Wait, they want to see when a malevolent heart is placed into a suspecting puppet. Wait, so they're trying to put something inside Kabukimono? What?
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one
Oh,
of
wait.
us.
What? The doctor is trying to put Niwa's heart into Scaramouche?
He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon.
Demon, if you wish.
At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target.
Okay, now he's on the ground.
To something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens.
Will your puppet friend become a human, Mr. Niwa? Already
No.
dead. What a pity.
What? Oh.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner
Who's
workings.
Jester? Oh, one of the three
What
harbingers.
fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Wait, is Jester here? Why is he talking to himself? Eh? No, he saw it. He saw the thing.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore. Good. Good.
What?
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I'm afraid so. He was the one behind the Tatarasuna incident.
Why did we see things from his perspective?
Hmm.
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Hmm.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Wait. So up until now, Scaramouche thinks Niwa betrayed him. I can't recall any information. Oh wait, I can't remember what the. Oh god, there was that one promo PV about this, right? His friend died. I can't remember. This betrayal was a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the doctor's experiment? If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. But where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I can't wait until we see what Alice looks like. They have so much lore in here.
Paimon's still
I know. I hope they don't just make her like a grown-up Klee. Like, actually make her different, you know?
But why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. So now
True,
you have the
true.
complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific
Okay.
experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. All
Damn.
the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and
Oh.
into the balladeer.
そういうことか。
Then he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
No. What? So Niwa's heart wasn't placed inside the balladeer, but it was just placed inside the device.
It
Huh.
was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent
Oh, the mechanic freaking lied.
mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke, the balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He
No.
thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer
そういう
threw
こ
the
と
heart to
か。
the
Now I get it.
and left Tatara Suna
Sort
without
of.
looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim?
Damn.
Terrible.
The next event is going to be very fun. You don't know if I saw what they're going to... I know, I haven't seen anything. I only know that Klee and Eula is rerunning. And then I know the summer event is going to be back. And I did notice that the... What would you call it? Like the overlaid layout for the thing doesn't look normal like how it used to look before. It looks more fun. I'm guessing they have a very interesting thing coming now. I don't know what will come up, but seems kind of fun. Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokaden. Ah, but it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Well, let's leave him be for a while. Oh. A while later?
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright?
Oh, wait, he has a smirk back.
That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Hey, we just want to make sure this doesn't affect the
It
plan.
won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Oh, he's back.
Are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Oh. Wow, he's very,
There's
like,
no information
serious.
about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not unexpected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end,
Oh,
I guess
Huh?
about what?
the reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world.
Oh,
Plus,
wait, isn't that us
he only
too?
came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
So he was summoned.
The heavens responded?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time.
The jester? Another Fatui Harbinger?
I
Why?
don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Huh, why just smile
Good.
again?
In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh,
Huh? What have you done?
what?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me,
What was he trying to
I can't
do?
sustain this shield for very long. I
Okay.
shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Oh? Well, I guess we can get connected to him somehow. We touch him.
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Are you trying to brainwash me?
I can't do anything like that anymore.
Paimon's face.
All I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell
Okay.
me, in this world, is it possible
Oh,
to change the past?
oh. Look at his face. He's like, please help me. Wait, why would you ask that?
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Wait, that look. Did he see me hesitate? But that was because I know about Greater Lord Kadavata. Uh-oh, I think
So
by
long.
not... Oh, I can't read it.
I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going?
No!
Wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Balladeer, stop!
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Oh, he's gonna do it. This is when he's doing it.
From this day
Ah.
forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who
What?
died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Oh my...
Dear, don't do anything stupid.
You
Oh.
know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
So he deleted his own memory in the Irminsul. What the heck?
Oh no, he's really gone.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, Nita.
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
You tell Nahida everything that happened.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. Clay's getting an outfit that she says it looks like her mom's and it looks like the Flame Witch version of Signora. Did it? Wait. Let me go check.
We're out, and we're at an inn or something.
Outfit Genshin.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
It does sort of like look like Signora. Is it the hat? No, the hat is from Alice, right? And it does. It looks very cute. But I still hope that Alice outfit doesn't look like 100% like this. You know what I mean? It's still very cute though. It's Cleo-fied for sure. Ito?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Kadavata. And the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about Greater Lord Kadavata for now and focus on the Balladeer. Yeah. What he might have been planning.
He wants
Okay.
to change the past? But surely that's impossible.
It's not easy, that's for sure.
You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history. Oh, deja. Oh. Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladier's fault for self from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Lee has the best story in Genshin, like how she almost killed one of the big bosses of the Fitsui. She did? I only know of the part where she blew up a big part of land. I don't remember that one. Oh, Klee. She's very strong. Like in lore, she seems very strong. Yeah. No, she is very strong.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
That is true. Indeed, if the Balladeer does erase himself from the Immersill, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation would look like. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden Kogaiden. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. Will this mean that they'll disappear?
There's nothing we can do about it at this point.
Huh.
Have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
I'm not a
Seems
clue.
like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried.
Yeah, the
Paimon
guy
won't
with
be able
half
to
the
sleep a
mask,
week
that's because
tonight.
of Klee. You can't be kidding. Isn't that the jester guy? Like, isn't that the guy from Conria? Like, the one that we're talking about? Oh my goodness, Miss Klee, ma'am. Okay, I will not get on your bad side, that's for sure.
So, how about we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things?
Sure, Paimon.
Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers.
She's not
And
stopping
curry
now.
chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad.
Uh-huh.
Also Adeptus
Oh, I'm getting
temptation,
hungry
golden
now.
shrimp balls, triple layered consomme,
Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
lotus seed and bird egg soup, and
And... oh, something's happening. Huh? Huh? Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
You were getting so worried about a situation with the Balladeer that you started listing foods.
The Balladeer?
Oh no.
Is that a food too?
Oh, it happened. It happened. Paimon doesn't remember the Balladeer? That must mean he actually pulled it off? But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name?
Oh no. If this is really happening, I need to know what else has changed. Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Now's not the time to explain. Let's get over there first. Wow. Wow, that really did just happen. Oh my god. Basilisk lost, she blew him up and it's her It's in her voice lines, you think? Oh man, I don't have Klee to confirm this. Damn, Klee. I mean, she'd be like, hey, let me just throw this thing in front of you. It's nothing, it's just Dumpty Dumpty. It's not gonna blow up or anything, and then it blows up the next second. Sounds like what Klee could do. Imagine if it was like Klee was just running around and seeing this uncle and like, look, this is a very cute thing, and then she somehow ignited the thing, and then the uncle, which is Jester, just holding the bomb, and it exploded in his face. That could be something, I suppose.
We made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me, I'd like to ask a question, if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
About the ride in Gokkaden, could you tell me that story one more time?
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaede Harakazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present.
What?
Forged the Ishin blade.
Me?
Oh yeah, we were. Paimon remembers that now. They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then.
Oh, you mean during the Kazuha's lore? What was the reason behind their decline, though?
That, my friends, is a tragic
See,
tale indeed.
the Ether or Lumine could have done the same thing to you. I mean, that would mean, in my case, Ether had godly power to delete the information inside Irminsul. That's crazy.
In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. He
Okay.
told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you.
Dark and
Raiden
sorrowful.
Gokuden
Okay.
were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatara Suna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatara Suna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day,
Oh.
and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan, knowing that they
Okay.
had just one chance to save countless lives.
Oh, so that's how he changed it.
Together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself and grew up deeply
So
resentful
basically,
at
the
world.
Balladeer just rewrote it to the truth
In his
then.
heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision. to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones.
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. It looks like the balladeer did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea.
So he still exists, and he's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all. Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit
You
too,
mean
right?
you both kinda do if you think about it? Can hold every element? Oh, yeah. 確かに, when you mention it. I guess we could be gods or something. We have to be pretty strong ourselves, right? Right?
On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Uh-huh. 次はどこですかね? 次は、oh, Kamisato. Let me teleport, please. Thank you. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Oh.
We're here.
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hirotatsu. Hello.
If you're looking for the commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate.
Are they out on business?
The commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you
Oh.
think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. I'll take you up on that offer. Nani? So,
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so...
okay, so we're going to head in and just wait.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. What would you like to know?
How are the commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato,
Okay.
as for the commissioner himself, well, you
Huh.
Pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
very much so.
Aito is still the Yashiro commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house, so no changes there. As far as I can see, nothing has changed in the Yashiro commission either. I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato siblings are both safe and well.
Got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love
Oh!
to know Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
To Tatarasuna.
Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see.
All right then.
Let's go. Off
No,
to
Are you
Tatarasuna.
two leaving already?
Uh-huh.
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Thanks, Hirotatsu. Okay, go to Tatarasuna. Oh. Huh, there aren't any fighting scenes or anything as I expected. As much as I hoped for. Who? Oh, this guy, Xavier.
eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler and Paimon?
Yes.
Xavier, what are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. See...
Mechanic, huh? Looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Maybe gods from other planets. You mean they were flying around in the beginning of the game. That's because they were running around running from their own world, wasn't it? I guess they do have some sort of mystical, like stronger power than that of Teyvat, and the powers that are available in Teyvat. Sussy, very sussy.
Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Lomao? Pretty much. So, can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you heard of a kabuki mono connected to Tatarasuna?
Kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have.
Okay.
I do know the word, Inazuman, for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there's no more kabuki mono. Did the balladeer really manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Bye-bye, Xavier. You have fun. Do whatever you want to do.
All the information you're looking for.
Time to go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sure, but what's up with you to keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile? No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Thank you, Paimon.
Hey, alright. Let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Go.
I see everything.
Gone too far.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay. Back to Nahida. Yeah, but even in Greek mythology, even their home was destroyed. Oh. So their homes were destroyed then. Okay. That is interesting. Huh. Ether and Lumine. Man, how many worlds do we have again? Sorry, how many countries are left? It should be Fontaine. And then, okay, Hydro Archon, Pyro Archon, I guess. And is that it? I feel like we're missing someone. Oh, the Cryo Archon. The 3 more. Damn, we might actually be a lot closer to the end than we think we are. But then again, if somehow Genshin thinks like, oh yeah, this is just the Teyvat part of the quest. Next is the Conria part of the quest. Like, the Genshin would be a lot longer then.
You're still here?
Ito? Yes? Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want
Excuse
to
me?
talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh? Should we join them?
Perfect. These two have researched the Tarasuna's past. Let's hear what they have to say.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The article that you let me read last time was great. Can I read it again?
Huh?
Details. Veil cutter, abstract. Hmm. 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 Who's Nozomu? Well, no mentions of the kabukimono as far as I could see.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Extract 1. Oh, the barking still hasn't changed. No. Ah, I closed the game! Bruh. I closed the game by accident. No. I'm so sorry. I actually closed the game by accident. Bruh. Pause champ. Let me open the game back. Let's have some music around. I wanted to press the X button, but then I pressed the X button on the game window. Oh boy. Okay. Right, the game should be loading now. I closed the game by accident. Sorry. Oh, I feel like we're so close to ending this chapter though. Okay. We're back.
Hey, it's them.
Oh, can I please? I just need to go through this.
Sawada, you're still here?
Please. Come on.
Indeed,
We have time.
it's the same topic.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh?
Alright, this time around
I
is this
presume you'll
one,
want to read
okay?
mine as-
Okay, there we go. Huh. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information in Irminsul. The balladeer said he'd erased 2 of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might. Oops, sorry. Still,
Well, what do you think?
a masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma.
I'm still like, I understand us telling the story to
So many
Akaba
new
because he's just a
details.
writer.
Thank you so
But-
much for sharing that with us.
How would this help someone in the researching department? Because as far as I'm concerned, people who do researches, they need factual evidence about a thing that happens. So either like written something, proof, like literally facts, or like maybe the actual real person that was from that age of time. And all of this information we're sharing are just pretty much hearsay, is it not? Because it's just things that has been passed down to all those generations. Would that still work in history essays? I mean, let's be honest, I don't know.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as
Wait,
having
it was
an
Norse
incredibly prestigious role in
mythology, not great.
society.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
don't
yes,
worry.
okay,
I don't
take
know
it,
either of them.
right.
Don't worry about it.
Doesn't mean I
And they're back at it. These guys.
Oh,
Hey.
so
Welcome.
keep us in the loop of you.
Will do.
I need some action now. I need some action, man. Talk to Nahida. Whee. Oh.
Nahida, we're here.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then she decided she wanted to go to Inazuma.
I was investigating the situation with the balladeer.
Balladeer? This sounds like some kind of code name.
It's crazy to me how even Nahida, the key holder of Irminsul knowledge, doesn't know when an information is deleted. Like, that's crazy. People could go bizarre deleting stuff inside that if people were all that strong. But luckily, not a lot of people can delete stuff in the Irminsul. But then, I feel like Nahida should have the ability to still remember parts of the thing that has been deleted from the Irminsul, you know?
You look troubled.
Even Nahida doesn't remember, just like last time. Any changes to Irminsul affect her as well. The balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I'm the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper.
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. With a heavy heart, you piece back together the story that was broken and scattered across time. There was once one named the Balladeer, created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events in Tatarasuna, the Balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. With no trust for humans and only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
See, it's cause you're not from the world, you think. Yeah. Okay, now I remember that. So Lumine isn't from Tevat. So Lumine remembers everything.
But how was he even able to do that?
As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it.
Oh.
Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But but I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The traveler comes from a world beyond Tevat.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
why there's no information about her in Irminsul. And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
You can say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm not really sure. We were enemies, after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say why he did something to his dream. Did he want to reset everything or save someone, or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Khadivada erase her own existence. But I can't tell Nahida that. To put it in another way, I know why the balladeer was so sure it could work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
He chose such a radical option, and yet...
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself.
Yeah, it does make sense.
You don't have a good weapon for Al Haytham.
Ended in tragedy for his friends.
Isn't the 4-star weapon good for him? The Zephos one is pretty good. The forgeable weapon, the 4-star forgeable weapon is pretty good, I think. Oh, I've been yawning these past couple of hours. Oh my god.
It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in life? Or did he wish he'd never existed at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one.
The what? Boya, what's
It
this?
turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything she has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Surprisingly, the information is presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
Oh.
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul.
Wow.
But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Interesting.
There was once a lone monster draped in
Aww.
fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends.
What is this? It's so
The
cute.
monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own.
The monster? Okay.
Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I
Oh.
pity them.
Oh.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been abandoned by the humans.
Aww.
The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us.
Among Us?
Surely you can help
Among
us
Us?
find a way to solve this." The
I've been streaming for 2
monster smiled,
hours. Time flies. I
led
know,
the
right?
fox toward the
The
fire,
story, man. The story is just... It's a good. It's good.
The gray fox's heart was turned into a
I hope you guys are
beautiful
enjoying it
drop of water.
too. I mean, it's kind of slow, but I need to take some break from Valorant as well.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin."
What?
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing.
Aww.
The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After
No.
burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good.
No.
Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight.
Aww.
If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything.
Oh, so this is like God?
No one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Oh. That is a story, alright.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened.
Oh.
To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Wait. I saw your question, Vasilis, but pause. Pause. I'll answer that in a moment, okay?
Allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's
Mm.
hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Korea was where your twin first came into this world. We
Yeah.
still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own harbinger.
That is true. I've never had this feeling before. It feels like the life is as insignificant as a feather.
Sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was around.
Yeah, you don't like him, Paimon. Trust me.
Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is
True.
why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question
Yeah.
still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never
Yeah.
forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of
Yeah,
wisdom is
true.
always there, guiding us toward a
True.
better destiny. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Mihida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat?
Oh.
Good idea.
Food time.
Paimon, why don't you take her out for a walk to clear her head?
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while.
Okay.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Oh, I
Must
can't.
be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
There's a few things I'd like to look into.
Okay, got it. You were meaning to ask for a while, but keep on forgetting. Is the blue hair on the model and your new one have a meaning to you, or do I just like the color? It has something to do with my lore, so I'll have to keep that a secret for now. Yes. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else, but I do like the color blue, and it does have something to do with my lore. But that is as much as I'm able to say at the moment. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't expose my lore right now. That would be not fun for the debut. I'm trying to go for a corporate VTuber style debut where on the debut day is when I will tell you guys my lore, like talk about my personality, like give a PowerPoint presentation and stuff. About what I like, what shows I watch, hobbies and stuff, you know, so that people can relate more, blah blah blah. So I'll do that on my debut. Yeah. Fair enough. Thanks for asking, though. It's a very good question. Oh, Grand Bazaar. How do I get there again? Is it here? 아니에요. That's not here. Where? How do I get to the Grand Bazaar again? Oh. Huh? No? Oh, here. The lore video is currently in the... I finished... I don't know what stage I would call it, and because I just went straight into animating and straight into storyboard. Like, straight from storyboard to animating. There's still parts of the lore that I haven't drawn yet. But I have reached... there's like 10% of it left for me to draw. And then, after that's done, I have to put in... I want to put in some sound effects and even BGM if I could, but the lore video is pretty short, but informational, you know. it's what I could do with my capabilities at least. So that's at that stage. So I'm hoping to finish it today. Yeah, and then I want to play some Valorant today too, like off stream, just practicing. But at the same time, I need to do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And then that's part of the lore. And then I'm working on... I know I said I don't want to make a new streaming starting soon screen. But for some reason, I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do this. Now I have that. And then I have a bunch of other stuff that I want to do as well. So... Bro.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Complete bro moment. There we go.
Alright, whatever you
The
want.
struggles of making everything myself. I mean, the good view is because since I'm making everything myself, I don't need to worry about being funded about it. So that's the good part. But the bad part is that I'm doing everything. So it takes a lot of time for me. And you know how... Wait, you know what? I'll talk about this later. Something? She figured out something? That was it! Greater Lord of Kadavara. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence. Not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion for her? That there would be no point. Huh?
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Kadavara. But this is a crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
That's him.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsetias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? The work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss.
Oh,
I think
he
you're right.
works here?
Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is the balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Oh.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually.
Huh.
You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Oh god, we're going under covers again. Where is he? Where is he? Where? Oh, wait. Oh. Not actually undercover then. Good. Whee! What was I talking about that I couldn't talk about that I couldn't finish? I can't remember anymore. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Shh.
Oh, alright.
this should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
Wait, does he not remember us too?
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right. We were following you.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry,
Yeah.
but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet?
Huh?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of
Oh,
people.
wait. So did he make a new version? Did he made a new version of himself? Is that what happened?
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's something I wanted somewhere I want to
Okay.
take you.
But please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return,
Oh.
I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
He's very kind.
Then let's
All
return
right.
to the city.
Return to the grocery stall. If I could remember how to get there, I think this should be the fastest way. Wait, right? Okay. Okay, Nahida and her short legs will stop to Kazuha. I thought there would be some fighting action. But there isn't any. Hello there.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
You forgot how long these stories are long. Same. I also didn't expect it to be like an hour long vaganza something.
Get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world. Like, imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
That's true.
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Sir?
But I don't...
Oh, he doesn't know what to do in his life. You don't what? You don't what, Wanderer?
You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Oh.
Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years.
Thank you.
Aww.
All right, done.
Right, we can go now. Alright, return to the sanctuary of Surastana. Back over here. I think I'm gonna end the stream after this one's ended. It's a very long one. Ooh, fireflies. Oh, I didn't get it. No, that's okay. Akoi. Okay. Oh, she's looking into something. Nahida, we're back.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he didn't seem to remember anything.
We just found him.
So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Yeah. You tell us, Lord Kusanali, what happened in the Grand Bazaar?
You say that you were you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
True.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Ooh, Zensei. The life before. Yeah, past life. There it is. Past life.
Something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Yeah, you can't even believe it actually happened, if you ask me.
What was I like in my previous incarnation?
You were a brat.
Okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Why is he so believing that these people are like saying the right things? You know, he's like, yeah, just hit it on, bring it to my face, man.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Oh.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
That is true. Maida tells the wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's
Am
true.
I going back to sleep because of me staying up gaming last night? Not sure. I'm torn up between finishing my lore story, playing Valorant solo queue because I need to train so that I can actually be a useful teammate for once and not mauled at how bad I played. Or 3, go back to sleep. So I have 3 things that I want to do. I might have to like separate the hours, I guess, and make sure I could do everything.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs
So yeah,
to a specific
today
place and time.
I only have less than like what, 9 hours, and I'll have to separate that 3 things I need to do in that 9 or 10 hours. Let's hope nobody asks me to hop on Valorant again.
And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
We were each other's enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street!
You don't need to be angry, Paimon. Calm down.
So much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything!
It's fine.
As the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
Yeah, it will be a very big mental problem. Mental weight, you know?
No heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to.
Aww.
To fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well.
Wait,
As you
shouldn't
wish.
we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, It's my burden to bear.
Oh.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, okay. No problem.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation.
Understood.
Thank you.
Okay. So... I don't know why. I feel like if we go on, this is going to be another like 4-hour stream or something. Do I want to proceed? Oh, achievements. Anything else? What? What is this last one? Blessed Hamada? Huh? Rita, what? What is this? Oh, I'm just lost. I don't know what that is. Oh well. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop now. But then I said I'm gonna finish it. Sure. Let's do this.
What lies ahead?
Surely it's not going to be any longer, right?
Time to face the music.
Or ooh. You think we can read what Nahida says? Oh. Time to face the music. Well, it is a long quest, isn't it? What does Nahida say? Alright. I'm gonna sip some water here. Okay. Reminiscent Drift. Oh. Now this is a fighting one, I suppose. The memories of a certain puppet. He can be the balladeer, harbinger of victory, and he can also be the Kabukimono who was one-sided into Tarasuna. Okay. I'm just gonna go on with this team. Don't worry about it. Surely everything will be fine. Just hope there's not a lot of puzzles.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
Okay.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that.
You'll see why. Okay.
This place is
Oh.
huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Oh god.
He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest
Okay.
is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here.
Okay.
Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident,
Niwa was murdered by the daughter. Yes.
disguised as a mechanic.
Yes.
The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As
Okay.
the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Oh.
Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Okay.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but
B.
he has a kind face.
Oh, do I go down here?
Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Oh, the door. There's a door there though. Okay, so I go down here. And then... Oh, this one opens. And then there's a treasure right in front of us. Like that. Only my ping would allow me. Let me crush this thing. Thank you. Oh, wheat. Carrot. Perfect. Okay, and then... Oh, there's stairs
Mademoiselle,
there.
I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the
Oh.
workers are calling you the Kabuki Mona.
Why was there the start button just
Fine
now?
with me.
Here?
Tsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell
Oh,
him we
this,
have someone
those
new join
stairs.
us.
There's treasure on this side. Hmm. Anything behind here? No? Ooh. Oni? Okay. Right, so... We'll just have to... Oh, sokka. Wait, if I... Hmm? Will we have go on shrooms there? Alright, first things first, I guess. Through here. And then... Oh, it closes on us. Closed on us. Oh god, we're gonna die. The longer we stay here, we're gonna die. Ow. My ping is not helping either. Well, there's not much I can do about the ping. Okay. Then we go down here. Nothing here. Nothing through that side. Oh my god! I'm glad this is fictional. At least we don't die.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty.
Yeah, the ping. My
But
ping.
there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died. And then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then mom started coughing too.
But
No.
you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now.
No.
Ever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After
Aww.
his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him.
And nobody gave the kid a name? Oh my god.
Suna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him.
Aww.
The child then? He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Aww. Kawaiso.
What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family!
You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
No. That's not it. No. Scaramouche.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's
Oh,
keep
the
going.
ping is fine now. Bro. That is so sad. Oh, okay. 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 Luckily I paused there, bruh. Okay, anything in this room for us to collect? Doesn't seem like it. And then...
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I'm not,
I
though.
come not to obstruct you.
Oh.
I've been waiting. What you are truly
Ow!
is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. To dread.
Are you trying to win me over?
Defeated rebellion has begun.
1, 2.
Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall
Alright.
feast?
Oh, crystal marrows. Is there anything behind here? Oh, there is. my gut is correct for once. Please. Okay, this. Oh, I remember this place. Sort of. Is this the place where we found the Balladeer? When we met him in the story quest?
This place is dark.
It is.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Yep.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Well,
Over
well,
there.
my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
Ooh, that thing rotates.
Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time?
But of
But
course.
of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
Everyone hero is one bad thing away from a villain. Yeah. Like one could be, because like literally though, you could be a hero from one side, but you can be the villain on the other side. Like you think you're doing good, but then if you're on the other side of the paper or stick end, you're like, no, that person is the bad guy. And then like surely no human is perfect, you know. And I like how Genshin depicts that very well. Like everybody has their own positives and negatives. Like no one is just 100% positive, I think. Or at least most of the characters,
Funny how
I think.
negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I
Ooh,
still
I like
think you
her
need to hear it.
pose.
Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely.
Oh.
Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now.
Shut up. I was... if I were Skyrim, I'd just tell her to shut up. Don't say anything.
Give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else.
Bro.
See you at the victory feast.
Okay, sure.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Oh wait, no, that's not me.
Don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence?
Ooh, this one? Are we just...
Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right?
Ooh, I dodged that one.
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more
Okay,
abuse than
I'm not even listening to the conversation. I'm just focusing on the fight. What are these people talking about?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before
Ow.
we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Hey. Nice. I hope I didn't miss a treasure or something. Oh, this is that place.
Arrived in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this
Who?
project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Oh, this is before that. Okay.
I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Where do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Oh.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across.
Wow.
Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
You were under orders to remain in the abyss?
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
Yeah, you can join. Hello, everyone. Hello, Daniel. You're here.
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche.
Yes.
The mere fact of your utility
happy to have you around. Yeah.
The doctor again?
But I'm just after this story quest finish, I'm gonna and probably end stream.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
But regardless, it's nice to have more people here. The more, the merrier. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. 進みましょうね。Let's move on です。進みましょう。Oh, there's nothing around for me to pick up. And this is that area.
Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes,
Lol.
you are evil.
Uh-huh.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human.
Ugh, that hurts seeing I have Kazuha. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do this to you.
Rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life. They are human too.
There's still a couple of days, right, till Kazuha Banners ends? Like 9 days, if I'm not mistaken. Surely you have enough time to get him.
I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
Oh.
But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
Yeah.
I always believe that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences.
That is true.
Living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you.
True.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one...
Alright, chat. If I have to be honest, I haven't thought of a name to call him yet. I'm either, if I could, I want to name him Skara. If not, I'm just gonna name him Hat Guy. And like, that's it.
But then I met you.
Oh, hopefully you get him? Yeah, hopefully you get him. If not, like, God knows when the next rerun is gonna be. And 9 days is a lot of days. Surely you'll get him in that time. If you put your mind and soul into it, like quite literally your soul into it, I'm sure you could, yes. Is this the true meaning of where Lord Kadavara's words? A person can't erase themselves, and even though the original balladeer is gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person's sin an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny.
I'm calling him Deidra, meaning wanderer. Oh! What language is that? Is that in Indonesian?
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh, animation.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Oh, information
Set
overload.
him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Neo.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Oh, the bad guy.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
What? What is going on? Oh, this is from the memories, right? Okay, the doll blade in action. Oh my goodness. Oh god. No.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Go under. What? That's when he gets. Oh, I feel like crying now.
Die.
Oh, oh, oh.
This is trying my patience. Questions? Be more human.
All right, do we just fight alone?
Wind rises.
Do you just fight him like this? Oh my god.
At my command, you shall fall.
Oh wait, we can do this. I forgot. Can I eat food? Please, can I eat food? I'm about to die. Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay.
Insignificant past.
Ow. I really do not know how to use this guy.
My endless cycle begins.
Why am I still dying though? Why am I still dying? Excuse me. Oh, wait. Huh? Do we not die? Oh, cool. We just don't die. Wow. Okay.
Be more human.
Okay. There we go. They're hitting me in the feels. They are. Use E, then charge attack, then normal attack. Well, too late now. It ended.
Disappeared. Did we win?
We won.
I'd never lose to that.
Oh, he's back to his old self.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely
Wait, how does Paimon know? True.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you've recovered your memories. The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Of
But
course.
don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Let's go. Me, myself, but not I. Ooh, Brady. Brady sphere. No treasure? No treasure? treasure 없어. treasure ありません。宝箱かな宝箱って言うんかな違う。宝物か。True? We did.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And they might not even remember who the 6th is.
That's true.
You're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. I thought you pronounced it as futile. It's futile, apparently.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you were looking for is complete annihilation.
Yeah.
But this is just a fantasy. Even if the balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Yep.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's
Oh
nothing
my
in the
god.
world worth regretting.
I like the confidence in that. Even though I'm worthless, I don't regret anything. I wish to have that level of confidence.
Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Oh, let's go. That's our Nahida.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth.
That's true.
So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again.
Oh, his love language is act of what is it called? Act of giving? No. Oh, there's a word for it. I can't remember. Nothing. Nahida doesn't see you in that way.
I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
Act of love language. Act.
I'm glad you're able to.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answers.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Ooh, kind. I didn't do all of this for a reward. Please, don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's
okay.
not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero.
That is true also.
Deep down, you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings.
That could be true.
The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on.
Mm-hmm.
And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you can give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated.
Well, time to give him a name or something. Is it time yet? Oh, wait, what? Okay. Okay. What's he doing?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Yay! We have him, boys. He's on the team.
Accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose
Oh,
a name
oh.
to celebrate?
Oh, so then Nahida suggested that one.
Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Paimon, stop.
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Surely this is the end of the quest. Surely. Surely this is the end. Please.
Life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
Huh? You want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Oh. I'm gonna try Skara first and see if that works.
Have you got anything?
Name change rules. You can obtain the item and appellative stroke from the Archon Quest interlude, Eons Adrift Wanderer's name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Once you have renamed this character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen. There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Disclaimer, travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service while using this function to create a healthy gaming blah blah blah. Okay, the bullying or assaulting blah blah. Confirm. Okay, can I name him Skara?
Are you sure?
Oh, I can. I can. Should I just name him Skara? You know what? Because head guy is just a nickname, right? I can't name him Scaramouche, that's for sure. So, and I don't want to give him such a different name that to the point that I don't know who they are. You know, like I can't remember who he is. So Skara seems to be the only name that I can think up of. Skara. Wanderer. Yes, I think this will do. Surely I won't regret it.
Alright. You say so.
He is now Skara.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
So, what do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
At least. Oh.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are
Okay.
still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself.
They
I
don't,
plan
I
to
don't
leave
think.
Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell
Oh,
them
I
that
see.
I was the one
Okay, okay.
responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
Oh. He wants them to know. Interesting.
That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's
Yeah.
fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Fine.
No nonsense. I like it. All right. Let's call it a day.
Yeah.
Bye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
He's gone?
What he
Just
went
like
through
that?
today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
That's true.
True. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over
So we
now.
can finally go eat?
Thank
I'm
you
also
both.
starving.
I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
I've got
Not
it.
okay.
End my novel with some words from Mikoshi
Oh.
Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime.
Okay.
Life is a story too long to be told.
He's just going on. Bro. Oh. Well. Wait. There's still more.
I guess the sword that entered Mikoshi Nagamasa's memory in his final moments was called Daitatara Nagamasa instead of Katsuragi Kiri Nagamasa, because he still had fond memories of it.
What does this guy think about?
Enlightened me. I can finally finish my essay.
Akaba, thanks for inviting me.
Of course, Sawada. Your creativity has been indispensable to me.
Oh. Okay. So where is this resting place are we speaking of? Here? Oh, is this the place we stayed during the whole thing? Oh, it is. It is this place. Surely after this is the end of it, right? Surely. Oh, bro.
It's about time we had a break.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Rest up, Paimon. I'll buy some delicious treats as a reward.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase.
What about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
Oh.
But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
The night we stayed here, Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. But the balladeer erased his existence. He changed the world. So why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Who's that? Ooh!
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Is this Rucharevata?
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. but for anyone else, who can say?
Alice?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
That is true.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but
Wait.
human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
It kind of sounds like Raiden Shogun, the puppet, though. Huh?
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eyes. Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
And she's out. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Oh, and there we have it.
I see everything.
And there we have it, folks. We're finally done. Oh, and I get one pull. Scary Bird. Archon Quest. Wait, the next Archon Quest is already there? Oh. Yeah, I don't remember what's gonna happen afterwards anymore, but okay, chat. I think that's it for today's stream. I'm kind of tired. I'm very tired. There we go. Uh-oh. Today was a nice chilling stream with just Genshin. It's been a while since I've done that. I enjoyed it. It was kind of long, of course. Wait, Discord game audio. Did you get? Was there any? Oh, okay. Yokatta, yokatta. Oh my god. Oh my god, yokatta. Okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Lol, now I can save up for my hard drive. Hopefully, but here's the problem. I'm on 50-50, you know. I'm on 50-50 because I got Nilu the other day, so... going to save up a lot, that's for sure. I don't know if I'll opt to getting the Welkins or not, because I figured out how to purchase Welkins from my phone data, from my phone number, from my mobile phone plan or something like that. No, not from my mobile phone plan either, but something to do with Apple Pay, I guess. I figured that one out. But, it's fine. Have a great rest of your day and have some lunch, and thanks for the stream. Kochira koso, minasan arigato. Thanks for coming. Sorry, it's kind of like a very slow stream. I mean, especially if it's night wherever you guys are at, but it is what it is. But the story was something else, so I did not expect that was what happened, because I know that the Wanderer has changed visions, right? I know of that, but his personality remained the same. So I didn't expect him to have deleted everything in the Irminsul about himself. Well, maybe like rewrite the story inside Irminsul. So that was a very new information to me. I don't know how long I'll be able to retain it though, because I do have memories of a goldfish, which is bad. Alright, I think that's it for today. It was a good 3-hour stream. I'm gonna go and make lunch, eat lunch, and rest up and do stuff in preparation for the debut or something. And that is all for today. Goodbye, everybody. 来てくれてありがとう。Bye bye. Good night to those that are in the nighttime right now. Good day, I guess. Bye bye.